What's good, man? We're back with another episode, cereal, and I still don't know what to call these, so we're just gonna keep eating and talking and watching movies. Speaking of movies, let me slide this out the way real quick. Got a real classic for y'all today. If you haven't seen this movie, either you're super young or you just don't like movies, because The Sandlot, my boy, what's his name, Benny the Jet, had to get Smalls out of the biggest pickle he's ever been in. And yeah, this movie's excellent. You know, they took it off of, it was on Netflix at one point, they took it off. It was on Hulu at one point, they took it off. It was on Disney Plus at one point, they took it off. But you know what they do got on Disney Plus? And I didn't even know. There was a Sandlot made in 2007. Apparently it's the third one. Now if you're a huge fan of Sandlot, then you share my issue with the fact that they did a second one. And then you share my anger with the fact that they did a third one. I tried to watch the third one because I struggled through the second one, and that was ridiculous. But then I tried to watch the third one, and it was horrendous. So what made them think to there are movies where you literally should not redo and just leave alone, because it will never be the nostalgic vintage first one. Sandlot is definitely one of those movies where you just should have left it where it was. And so they need to go ahead and take those other two off the shelf and just leave them, because it will never, no other Sandlot movie, if they ever make another one, they make a 2021 version, which I hope they don't. I am a cinephile. I love movies to the day I die. I watch them all the time, whether it's animated, old school, romantic comedies, comedy, action. I love movies. But this mess, well, not this mess, but the mess that came after this masterpiece right here, ridiculous. So whoever made those, cut it out. And I better not see no damn new Sandlot coming in 2021, because that's really gonna piss me off. As somebody who truly loves this movie, if I see another Sandlot come out in 2021, I'm gonna be so mad. Probably about as mad as I am about when I saw this mess. But I have to try it for y'all, because it's just interesting. We got the chocolate Eggo waffle cereal. This should be fun. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not excited at all. I'm not excited at all, because for some reason people think you can just throw some chocolate on some damn cereal and it's gonna be good, and I do not understand that. Not every cereal deserves some chocolate and needs some chocolate on it, right? I feel like it's one of those cases where they do some chocolate on this and it's about to be horrendous, but we're gonna find out. So while we crank this open, the inauguration happened on, what was it? Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Shoot, I remember what day it was. It was yesterday or Wednesday? I don't know. I think it was Wednesday. But I think when you watch something like that this year, all it makes you think about is, you know, how interesting. Damn, I can't get this bag open. I'm gonna just rip it open. Oh, there it is. How interesting these last 4 years were. I hit my elbow on the table now. You know, as mysteriously as Donald Trump came, he left just as mysteriously. But this smells like Cocoa Pebbles. So they just took the same stuff of Cocoa Pebbles and threw it on this waffle cereal. We're about to find out. But as mysteriously as he came, he left just as mysteriously. You know, it's just weird to see how it just went from so much anger, what was it, 2 weeks ago, to complete silence, I suppose. I mean, they're not quiet, but, you know, you can tell they're definitely at home angry, the Trump supporters. Let me make it clear again, as I've said in several past videos, I am not pro-Democrat, I am not Republican, I am not Donald Trump, I am not Joe Biden. I am, my interest, and my interest will always be in someone who has the best interest of everybody else. In my opinion, Donald Trump had his best interest. He had interest, or his best interests were in people who supported him and supported helping him get to his agenda. And as long as he supported them and backed him, he had supporters for life, right? I'm all for human decency. I'm a chill person. I'm very chill. I'm not really into confrontation, not because I'm afraid of it. It's because I don't know what to expect from other people. You know, so, oh, is my camera blurry? A little bit. Because I don't know what to expect from other people, so I avoid confrontation for that reason alone. You don't know what people got in their trunk or got attached to their waist, and if we get into an argument at the gas station and I piss you off enough, you might just go ahead and whip that thing out and shoot me in the head. For what? You know, so that's why I avoid confrontation. But anyway, I'm all for human decency and just basic human rights. You know, and, you know, no hate. There's whoever has the best interest of this country at heart, then that's who I support. Period. I know I should be looking at the policies. I feel like obviously I should. But I feel like aside from the policies, that is, in my opinion, that's just as important to me. Knowing what this person is about mentally, knowing what this person is about, you know, emotionally. You know, how do you feel about certain people? You know, I saw Biden say the other day after he was inaugurated that, you know, he's here for everyone. The people who supported him and the people who didn't. You know, and that right there is enough for me, right? Because the last 4 years, that wasn't the case. Donald Trump was always for the people who were for him. You know, and that's not the way you live life. You know, you got people who don't like you, like, cool. But I'm still going to help you. You like, I mean, being a teacher is a perfect example. You got students who don't like you. Yeah, but I can't just not help them because they don't like me. Or you got students you don't like, absolutely. Plenty of students I don't like. But I can't just not help them because I don't like them, right? You know, and that's what it was these last 4 years. You know, he's, oh, whoops, I got that clicking noise, my bad. He was all for people who were for him, and nobody else mattered. And that's something I could never agree with. I feel like everybody deserves a little bit of love, right? We all need a little bit of love. I think these people this year need a little bit of extra love, for sure. But I'm going to show this waffle cereal some love. See what it's like. Do the dry run. Hold up. Let me open it so I get my whole hand in there. Hey, you see that part right here? That's the part when they got Smalls. They're trying to get him in the group. Let me tell you something. It's so dark in here. Open these blinds. Yeah. I don't really turn the light on unless I absolutely have to. I really don't like the light. Well, not like the light, but I like natural light. And the natural light don't hit my room like I like. So, I'd rather just keep it dark in here. Okay, so dry taste run. These ain't that bad. But I feel like most of the time you can't go wrong with throwing some chocolate on some shit. Right? But yeah, like I said, I'm always for human decency and human rights and always just being equal and everybody just loving each other. Because, you know, in this world, this planet Earth that we are, slowly destroying. Life is limited, life is short. You know, we ain't got time to just be sitting around, you know, being angry at each other. Nobody got time for that. Oh, that's why my camera's focusing on the TV face and not my face. That's why it keeps getting dark and blurry. Hey, stop doing that. Do I need to turn it a little bit? No, let's try to use the... You know what these taste like? I'm not even kidding. This tastes exactly like... Have you ever had a waffle cone? This is exactly what it tastes like. This bowl right here. I swear. This tastes exactly like a waffle cone. But a good one. Like them ones at Cold Stone. Even though I don't get waffle cones though. Because when I go get ice cream, I like to eat my joint at the house. So I'd be like, give me a lid. I'd be like, can I please get a lid? Because I like to eat my ice cream at the house. I don't know why. I just do. This camera's bothering me. Because one side of my face is dark. And the other side's light. And I don't know why. But, hey. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I will buy these again. For sure. Absolutely. I will buy these again. Yeah, I ain't put a lot in there. Let me get home. Let me get another bite real quick. You know, I ain't had breakfast yet. Just came from the gym. I got a little bit. I get a whole bowl. A little bit of almond milk, of course. Make sure y'all get the great value joint. But you know what I saw? Not saw, but some of y'all probably read it or heard it anyway. Joe Biden was telling his appointees, his crew, his people. He told them that if he ever catches you or them showing any signs of disrespect or hate towards your fellow colleagues or anybody else, he will fire you on the spot. Or them. He will fire them on the spot. And I was like, nah, he ain't say that, because I read it. But nah, he ain't said that. But then I wouldn't find the video. And he was dead ass. He said, if anybody shows disrespect or hate towards your colleagues or anybody else, I will fire you on the spot. And obviously some people have mixed views about it. And you know, it's weird because some people will get angry. A lot of Trump supporters will get angry about that. When Trump was literally doing the same thing. Let's be honest. He was firing people left and right. But not for those reasons. But, you know, when I heard that, you know, being the kind of person I am, I'm just like, I could in good conscience say that I made a good choice after hearing that. Because me, like I said, being a person who thrives on just being happy and being at peace with me and my personal space and my surroundings and being at peace with the people in my life. And just being happy with who I am. You know, I'm not happy with where I am as far as my career-wise, but I'm definitely happy with the person I am, you know, and the stuff that I've accomplished. I'm happy with, you know, everything I've done so far. There's more to come, for sure. You know, I have one reason why I'm working as hard as I am, and I have, you know, so many other things going on. It's because I want to see this world with the people I care about the most. I want to go travel. That's literally it. You know, and it's funny because I don't even like spending money. I just like having money. I just like knowing that I have a good nest egg in my bank account if something happens. You know, something like a tire busts out, right? So a tire pop and I gotta go drop $400 on a tire. When I go drop that $400, I like to know that after I drop that $400, I don't have to go home freaking out about, damn, I just dropped $400. You know, I go home and be like, oh, okay, I just spent $400 on a new tire, but I'm still good. You know, I can go to sleep not thinking about that damn $400 I just dropped on a tire, right? That's why I work as hard as I do, because I want that security. I want financial security. I don't like spending money. You know, unless it's on, my biggest expense, honestly, are Converse shoes, which is probably about to get more now because the VP drip, or so shoes or video games. Those are my biggest expenses, is shoes and video games. My wardrobe is very simple. Unless I'm at work, my wardrobe consists of black t-shirts and pants because it's all I wear. But when he said, I got off topic, when he said that they would be fired on the spot. Oh, excuse me. When he said that they'd be fired on the spot because of that. Like I said, let me know I made a good choice in what I did. You know, I'm very confident and happy with my vote. And, oh, look at the great Hambino. I see him right there. He called his shot. And this one the movie got bad, right? He hit that ball right over the fence, and he had to go get it from Pickle the Beast. I'm definitely gonna finish this movie later for sure. But let me know I'm really happy with my choice I made as far as who I voted for. Like I said, I just don't believe in the hate. I don't believe in anger. I don't believe in. And obviously, we get angry. Obviously, there's some things we don't like. Like, I don't like the fact that you guys can only see half my face. But I'm 17 minutes in, so just rock with me, please. Let me see if this helps. Maybe this will help. If I open the blinds. Nope. It still didn't work. Alright, whatever. Y'all can still see me. Just know that this half looks exactly like this half. Right? Cool. So yeah. It's just nice to see, nice to hear him say something like that. Damn, what was else? Oh yeah, you know what I saw this morning? On the same note, I saw what was trending today on Twitter, and it said impeach Joe Biden. So apparently there was a representative, damn, I forgot her name. But she said she filed articles for impeachment for Joe Biden because of something that, I don't know, something in Ukraine and his son, I don't know, I didn't read it. But what I don't get is when stuff like that happens, right? When shit like that happens and they try to paint Biden out to be this sneaky, shifty, doing this, doing that, you know, dishonest, lying to America, blah, blah, blah. And always, 100% every time, the first thing that pops in my mind is, what? It's like they completely, it's like they literally have blinders on to everything Trump said and did during these last 4 years, right? Whether it's something with overseas relations, America, people with disabilities, black people, Hispanics, Asian, you know, Kung Flu this, build the wall, you know, if you don't like it here, you can leave, shit like that. But just a bunch of stuff that we know that he said, documented, video evidence of him saying some of the stuff that he says. And it's like a lot of his supporters just really seem like they have. If somebody said, do you remember when Trump said this? They're like, they'd probably say, I have no idea what you're talking about, right? And I remember him saying that he would never say that. He didn't say that. And it's just like, they literally like, just completely ignore everything wrong he's done or said. but they are honing in on the stuff they may or may not know about Joe. You know, like I said, I'm not picking sides, but I do not like hypocrisy. I would say over the years, that is my biggest pet peeve. Over the last 4 years, that is my hugest pet peeve. And over the last 5 or 6 months during this time of leading up to the election and seeing how these people really thought, my dislike for hypocrisy has skyrocketed. I can't stand it, right? And I think a lot of these people really are the biggest ones. You know, to just blatantly ignore everything Trump has said or did, right? But then Joe or Obama's not even in office and they're still talking about him, right? But they're never going to say that the wrong Trump did to the country. You know, they're never going to say what Trump didn't do for this country. They're going to talk about what he did. And to be honest, I don't know what any president has done for this country unless somebody tells me. Because again, that's not my forte. I don't worry about that. I'm a psychology guy. I care about how people think. And what I think is that you should go and get a box of these. And don't be a hypocrite. Say what you mean what you say. And I think you should always keep that in mind. Treat everybody equal. And I think being equal is definitely part of being a hypocrite. Don't judge somebody for doing this if this person's doing the same thing. Or don't judge anyone for doing this if you're doing the same thing. Right? Do not judge Joe for maybe or maybe not doing this and doing that, when Trump was maybe doing this and doing that. Right? I think this last 4 years have left this country in shambles. And if you don't stop being a hypocrite and get you a box of these, your year might go off trash. Will I put this in a regular rotation? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I might. Nah, I won't. But these are good, though. I would buy these a second time. Absolutely. So, get your box of Eggos. Don't be a hypocrite. Spread some love today. Spread some love this weekend. Spread some love every day. How about that? And of course, links are below. Instagram, Twitter. Go check out my book on Amazon. Go get you some merch. Be a sloth today. I'm a sloth every day. So you go ahead, be one too. So go get you some merch. And yeah.